I died 8 years ago. It wasn't particularly tragic or unusual, just a car accident. I don't blame the man who hit me. He was speeding because his wife was in labor and there was black ice on the road. He lost control of the car and I lost my life. It's not his fault. I know that. I'm not cruel. I'm not vengeful. If anything, I'm the opposite. You see, I don't have any family left, and I had lost my few friends around that time. When it was time for my funeral, the only people who came was my boss and the family who killed me. The wife held her newborn daughter close to her chest. I hated my boss, and the cemetery was awfully lonely, so I followed the family home. Lily may as well have been my own flesh and blood. She was sweet and bright and oh so very small. She had trouble sleeping if someone wasn't rocking her crib, and her parents were so tired. After they put her to bed, it was easy for me to rock her crib for her. I didn't get tired. I could help her. As the years passed, Jack and Lori realized that they weren't alone in their house. It didn't take long from there to make a connection between my funeral and when I had showed up. And I'd never been malevolent, so they weren't afraid or angry. They started to burn candles on the anniversary of my death day. They left an empty chair for meals and holidays. I really felt like a member of the family. Someone's trying to force the door. It's Lori's ex. He's obsessive. He's angry. He's going to hurt the family. My family. The thing about ghosts is that the more offerings you get, the stronger you become. I'd been enjoying candles, trinkets, and even the occasional food item for the past 5 years. I was strong from that. The knife feels warm in my hand, a shock of heat against the ice of my skin. Lori, Jack, and Lily are my family. I care about them, and they're not gonna join me yet. House rules. 1. No shoes upstairs. 2. No yelling in the house. 3. No stealing. 4. No staying up past 12 o'clock. 5. All screens and electronics go off at 8 o'clock. 6. You must stay in your bed once you get in. 7. Do not get up unless you need the bathroom. 8. Ignore any footsteps. 9. When turning off the lights, never look back. 10. Go down the stairs as fast as possible. 11. Do not answer the phone after 9 o'clock. 12. If you get up after 12, do not open your eyes. 13. If something is at the door after 12 o'clock, do not open it. 14. If you feel like something is following you, get back to bed immediately. 15. If you are sleeping in the guest room, you must keep a Bible by your side. 16. If you hear anyone tell you anything after 11 o'clock, ignore it and shut your eyes tight. 17. If stuff is being knocked around, you must stay still and wait for it to pass. 18. Do not look out any windows after 1. 19. If you see something in the hall, run. 20. If the paintings on the wall start moving, get out of the house and leave the premises. 21. Don't look back. Five stars. Great doll. Allison Parker, 11 months ago. Verified purchase. I bought a Weeping Wendy, red hair, for my middle daughter Ella, 7 years old. I read that they're great for teaching empathy to kiddos, and not gonna lie, Ella seems more empathetic/sympathetic towards our youngest already. 4 stars. Weird doll, works as advertised. David M., 11 months ago. Verified purchase. Got one for my girl. It cries. Even came with water inside. No instructions though. 1 star. Defective doll. Horrible. Danielle A., 10 months ago. Verified purchase. Bought the black-haired Weeping Wendy for my daughter. First off, this doll is porcelain, not rubber. It smells so strongly of ammonia/chemicals that I almost didn't bring the box into the house, and mine doesn't cry because it didn't come with eyes. WTF. Stonewood Toys, seller. We apologize for any issues with your Weeping Wendy. For instructions obtaining replacement parts, please visit our website, stonewoodtoys.co.uk/help/Weeping Wendy. 3 stars. Not all Wendy's are made the same. Allison Parker, 9 months ago. Verified purchase. My daughter loved the redhead doll. Her hair is even starting to darken over time. My daughter says that now it's Auburn. Anyway, bought the black-haired one next. Sibling envy. If you buy it mop too. It cries constantly. I don't know where all the water is coming from. Kinda smells funny too. 5 stars. Creepy doll. Love it. Mara Sanderson, 6 months ago. Bought a vintage one at an estate sale. Looks like the girl from The Ring and it cries fucking blood. Awesome. 10 out of 10. 1 star. Stay away. Anonymous. 3 months ago. I posted before as David M., but my edits got deleted. The black-haired doll whispers. I know that sounds crazy, but it does. A week ago we threw it away because it's creepy and it was basically flooding our house. The next morning my daughter was missing. We thought the blood in the bed was hers, but when I pulled back the sheets, the fucking doll was in her bed. It was crying blood. We haven't found our daughter. 5 stars. Great dolls. Allison Parker, 3 months ago. Verified purchase. Bought another black-haired Weeping Wendy for my daughter. I love the feature where the red-haired doll turned into a black-haired doll, especially since they're in such high demand. Now we have triplets. 2 for me and 1 for Sarah. Sarah, 14 years old, never quite learned empathy being an only child, but I just know Wendy will come to the rescue. 5 stars. Great customizability. Perfect doll. Danielle A., 1 month ago. I got replacement eyes for my beautiful Weeping Wendy. Now she cries and I get to comfort her. So much red, but it's Wendy's favorite color. As luck would have it, we already had a perfect bed for her. It's a bit big, but I'm sure she'll grow into it. She'll look so precious in all of her clothes when she grows into those, too.